Hello everyone. Good evening everyone. My name is Febriani Tiazara Sabila and today I'm going to present a supplementary material for Module 9 about MTPE, which stands for Machine Translation Post-Editing. In this presentation, I will explain the meaning of MTPE, why it is important, the type of post-editing, common errors made by machine translation, and what skills are needed to do MTPE properly. Okay, let's begin with the basic definition. The first is what is MTPE? MTPE stands for Machine Translation Post-Editing. It refers to the process of correcting or improving the output from machine translation tools like Google Translate or DeepL. The goal of MTPE is to make the translation sound natural and accurate. Even though machines can translate quickly, they often make errors in grammar or meaning. That's why human editors are still essential to polish the text and make it better. The next is why is MTPE important? MTPE is important because while machine translation is fast and convenient, it is not always reliable. It can produce strange or incorrect sentences. Human post editors help improve the quality by checking for errors and fixing them. This process saves time and money, especially for companies that need quick translation but still want acceptable quality. The next is type of MTPE. There are two main types of post editing. The first one is light post editing, which focused only on fixing major mistakes. Mistakes such as wrong meaning or unclear sentences. The main goal is to make the text understandable. The second type is full post editing, which is more detailed. It improves grammar, style, tone, and make the translation sound natural as if it was written by a human from the beginning. The next is common empty mistakes. Machine translation often produce errors like word-for-word translation, incorrect grammar, and unnatural phrasing. For example, a sentence might miss article like a or the or use the wrong verb. These mistakes make the translation confusing or awkward, so post-editor must carefully review the text to make sure the meaning is clear and correct. The next is skills needed for MTPE. To do MTPE well, we need several key skills. First, a strong knowledge of both the source and target language is important. Second, understanding how machine translation works help us know what kinds of mistakes to expect. Attention to detail is also crucial, as even small error can change the meaning. Finally, we must understand the topic of the text to ensure accuracy and clarity. The next is post-editing steps. The MTPE process usually follow a few steps. First, we read both the source and target text to understand the meaning. Then we check whether the translation is accurate. After that, we fix grammar mistakes and other errors. Finally, we improve the flow and clarity so the final result is smooth and natural for readers. Okay, next.
Hello everyone, my name is Susanti Lee and now I'm continuing my friend Febri's presentation. As explained before on this slide, let me continue with the examples. As we can see here, machine translation output she has cold. In English, when referring to an illness like a cold, we need to use the indefinite article a because cold is a countable singular noun in this context. Saying she has cold sounds unnatural and grammatically incorrect. The correct form is she has a cold, which means she is suffering from the common illness. In another example of machine translation output, I make my homework. In English, we commonly use the verb do with tasks, duties, or schoolworks. The phrase do homework is a standard collocation. Saying make my homework is incorrect because make usually refers to creating or building something like make a cake or make a decision. So the correct expression is I do my homework. When to use light post editing? We use light post editing when we only need a quick and basic translation. It's good for content that's just for internal use, like emails or reports within a company. We also use it when the reader just needs to understand the main idea, not perfect grammar or style. In these cases, it's okay if the translation isn't perfect as long as the meaning is clear. When to use full post editing? We use full post editing when the translation needs to be in high quality and polished. This is important for things like published contents, websites, or official documents. It's also used for marketing materials where the wordings need to sound natural and professional. In short, full post editing is for any content that will be seen by the public or needs to make a good impression. MTPE versus human translation. MTPE is usually faster than human translation. However, it still needs to be checked and corrected to make sure the meaning is accurate. Human translations takes more time, but the result is often more natural and sounds fluent. MTPE is a good option when we want to save time, especially for large amounts of text. My friend, Miss Juniati Manik, will continue our presentation. Please, Miss.
Hello everyone, my name is Juniati Manik and I would like to continue our presentation. These are several tools for machine translation post editing, such as Google Translate, DeepL, Treedus, and MemSource. First challenge in post editing is dealing with repetitive work, especially when fixing the same types of errors over and over. Another challenge in understanding poor machine translation output. Sometimes the machine translation is so unclear that it takes extra effort to figure out the meaning. Lastly, it can be hard to keep a natural tone, especially when fixing awkward or unnatural phrasing from the machine output. To do good machine translation post editing work, the first step is to read everything carefully, both the original and the machine translated text. This helps you to spot errors and check the meaning. Second, it's important to know grammar rules. A strong understanding of grammar helps you fix mistakes and improve sentence structure. Third, always follow style guideline if one is provided. This keep to the tone, format, and word choices consistent across the translation. Lastly, practice often. The more you practice, the better and faster you'll get at post editing. In machine translation post editing, ethics are very important. First, we should always check for accuracy. We must make sure that final text correctly reflect the meaning of the original. Second, don't rely only on a machine. Machine translation can help, but it often makes mistakes. It's our job to review and improve it. Lastly, we should respect the source text. This means keeping the original tone, intent, and important details without adding or changing the meaning. In the future, machine translation will keep getting better. The technology is improving quickly and become more accurate. But even with this improvement, humans are still needed to check and refine the output. Machine can't fully replace the human judgment, especially for tone and context. As a result, we'll see more jobs in editing and reviewing machine translations. Post-editing skills will be more valuable as the demand for fast and accurate translation grows. MTPE stands for Machine Translation Post-Editing, which means fixing and improving translation made by a machine. There are two levels of editing, like post-editing, which is quick and basic, and full post-editing, which focuses on high quality. Post-editors play an improvement role by improving accuracy, clarity, and natural flow in the translation. MTPE is useful for making translation faster and more cost effective, especially for a large amount of content. These are the references used in this conclude our presentation. Thank you.